I'm right outside my church right now, and you know, I got my church boy swag going on. One of the first things I had to do at this church, I've been at this church for almost 7 years as the youth, and I became the young adult pastor as well when we started Young Adult Ministries about 4 years ago. One of the first things I had to do was pray. And I was asked to do the altar prayer, and that's like everybody comes up front and holds hands, and then I pray over everyone. And when I prayed, I guess I said something wrong, because after service, one of the elders came up to me and she said, Minister Hogan. And I said, yeah. And she said, you said something wrong that didn't make sense during your prayer. And I said, well, what did I say? And she said, well, you told God to send Jesus into our presence. And I said, oh, okay. And she said, God and Jesus are the same. So why would God send himself if he's already here? And I said, you know, thank you very much for giving me that feedback. You know, thank you very much. And I thanked her, and I walked away, and I actually felt a little weird the next time I was asked to pray, because I was scared that I was going to say something wrong. You know, I didn't want to make a mistake, and so I wouldn't volunteer to pray, but when they asked me, I would go on and do it. Our world right now is in turmoil. You've got homosexuality, abortion, legal drug use, refugees coming into the country. We've got a presidential election coming up. There's so many things that the church is being asked to comment on right now. And a lot of Christians are scared of saying the wrong thing, so they just decide to be silent. You know, it's like, well, I'm just going to be silent and not say anything because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I love that in Matthew 10, Jesus lets us know that when we, because of him, because of his work, when we're standing on his behalf, that when we're brought before the court, before the judges, before governors, when we're brought before rulers, when we're in a position where we're being questioned because of the work of God, that we don't have to worry about what to say, but that he literally will use our mouth to speak, and that it won't be us speaking, but the Spirit within us. And I just want to encourage you guys that as we're in this crazy world that seems so hopeless right now, the world needs a message of hope. The world that needs the message that although all of us have sinned and fallen short of God's glory, we all have the opportunity to be seen as righteous by God if we receive our Savior and walk in new life. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going into our 11th day for Matthew chapter 11.